Hey, welcome to the 5 Minute Frenzy. We're your hosts. I'm May.
And I'm Chase.
And you know what? This is the 5 Minute Frenzy, your weekend rewind.
Because we're the knowers.
And because we're the knowers, it's the last little minute. Black History Month, I'm going to hit you with one last fact. Nancy Green. Okay, she was a former slave employed in 1893 to promote this famous product. What product was it? Aunt Jemima.
Pancakes.
Hungry butt. She was to promote it at expositions and fairs, and she became so popular with the crowd that they gave her a lifetime contract, thus keeping her image on products for Aunt Jemima. So you think it's Aunt Jemima, but it's really Nancy Green. All right, holla. So,
Holla. You all know how it goes.
All right, 5-minute frenzy.
We use my grandmother's timer.
Grandmother's timer. We set it
At 5 minutes. And we got to get out all the topics in 5 minutes. You ready?
Let's go. All right, first, we got to talk about the Oscars.
Right. Who cares? Boring.
You know, boring. They thought, oh, you going to do an Oscars edition?
No.
Why?
It's boring.
As hell.
The actors didn't even like it.
Nobody was there. First, we're going to talk about who watched it. Did you watch it?
I didn't watch it.
Nope. Did
The
Whoopi
View,
watch it?
the View didn't even watch it.
Whoopi was upset. We got to talk about Whoopi being upset.
Well, she didn't even, they talked about it being, it's the 80 years, they were showing clips of all the hosts and different highlights of the Oscars. Not one clip of Whoopi Goldberg, and she hosted about how many times?
4 times.
4 times.
You know
Bogus.
what? They always play us. Not only did they play Whoopi,
They played
Ruby
Ruby. What we just talking about there?
we just talked about
She finally gets nominated,
Just
and
talked
they
about
shaft her.
Shafter. But you know what? They need to add another category. Best bootleg.
Okay.
Then we would have watched it.
Everybody would have watched it
Okay.
then. Who
Our
are not
nominees for best bootlegs? We have This Christmas starring Chris Brown.
Chris Brown. Yeah.
Mhm. We have
Kiss, kiss.
American Gangster starring Denzel Washington
And Ruby Dee.
and T.I. I Am Legend.
Ooh, Will Smith.
Starring Will Smith just
Yeah.
about by himself.
Mhm.
And lastly, Why Not Get Married starring
Tyler Perry, Janet Jackson,
and
Jill Scott, and them fine men.
all of them.
All
And the
of
winner is Why Did I Get Married? You want to know why? Because any movie that tell you that you don't leave your person, the one you love, the 80-20, that's the winner in our book. Let's keep it moving.
Let's keep it moving. Okay, next we gotta talk about Obama and Hillary and all that's going on. And they're thinking that Hillary is the one to put these pictures out of him in the Somali attire. I guess trying to link him up to being Muslim and maybe being terrorist acts and everything.
So basically, if you don't know, he went to another country. He put on the attire of the country.
He visited his homeland.
In his homeland. But now they're trying to link him up to being Muslim. We're not going.
We're not
You
going.
thought we were going? But we're not
And
going.
then MSNBC had the nerve to accidentally, they say,
Talking about Barack.
and put up a picture of Bin Laden. No,
That's called taking it too far.
too far, way too far. No, it's not going down. But
We're
anyway,
angry.
on a lighter note, did you all watch Raising in the Sun last
We
night?
watched it. Let's give it big ups.
It was great. It was a great movie. Great actors.
Felicia Rashad off the chain.
Oh, Felicia, I mean, you just got to grow to love her more and more every day. Sanaa Lathan did her thing.
Did her
I mean,
thing.
playing an opposite kind of role,
I loved it.
Flighty but smart at the same time.
But the more important, non-important role was, of course, Mr.
Sean Puff Daddy,
P. Diddy,
whatever
Diddy
you want to call him.
Diddy Pop Combs.
Combs, you know what I'm saying? With the tight fade, but they supposed to be in the 20s
How?
or the 30s.
First of all, he overdid it. I mean, okay, let me start by giving him a little props. It wasn't bad.
It was play form, but the thing is, when you go from a theater to the TV, you gotta give a switch it. You can't be so over the top.
Everything was so big.
Mother, you don't listen to me
You don't.
anymore.
But
God.
that hair, Lana was too tight.
Can't have a lot of sex. But listen, talking about overdoing it. Tyler Perry has a what is it? In the house.
No.
In this house. I forget the name of it. I do watch
The Pains. He overdoes.
It overdoes. They're all theater actors. They kind of overdo it. But he's saying work with them. But I know Meet the Browns is gonna be off the chain. That movie is gonna be hot.
And you know what? A lot of times people push Tyler Perry for representing black people the wrong way. I don't agree with it, but one thing we can talk about is Nas and Khalees at the Grammys. wearing attire that has the N-word across it.
I don't know. I'm not for this. I am not for
Cassie's
this.
not for it. I don't think none of us are for it, but I will say the explanation that he gave is that it's a word and we can't escape, and as a nation we need to discuss it. Not a bad explanation, but when you wear that shirt and that jacket, how many people are going to stop you and tell me, explain this?
Right.
It's not going to happen.
You have a bunch of kids that think like, oh, Nas and Khalid said it, and Nas supposed to be real conscious and everything,
And
so
he wore
that means
so-
it's okay.
And nobody really wants to hear the explanation. They just want to see you wear it. So that's one couple in Hollywood. Let's move on to another powerhouse. Beyonce,
Woo!
your girl.
That's my girl.
Her girl. Under 30. 146 million net worth.
That's her net worth.
Who's the lucky one? Who's the lucky one?
Her and Jay-Z. I don't know. But
It could be Jay-Z.
it could be Jay-Z right now because he's about to get hit for a $5 billion lawsuit for reparations by DJ Kool Herc. Reaching. What you reaching for, a Kool Herc? Can you reach a Kool Herc?
How could you sue Jay-Z for reparations?
He a black man.
He
Talk about
sued
some
Jay-Z
he
for
involved in the
reparations.
slave trade.
Huh? What? He's what?
Reaching. Get down. Get down. Okay. Okay, now you talk about Jay-Z, you gotta talk about Rihanna.
Rihanna.
She is being honored in Barbados.
On the
They're having a
21st.
Rihanna Day, and they're doing it on her birthday for the 21st. She's gonna be turning 20.
February.
And who is she gonna be with?
You got to love it, kiss, 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 kiss. She took her boy Chris Brown with her. So maybe we can get off Rihanna and Jay-Z. Maybe she's been tricking us.
Is this the new hot couple, the up and coming rich couple? Powerhouse. I love it.
Another
Keep it
powerhouse.
sending me.
JD and who?
Janet Jackson.
Album released today called Discipline.
Yes.
Real quick. Somebody asked her, hey Janet, Jermaine produced your album. Do you pay him for your tracks? Her answer was, of course.
Yes.
Did you
Yeah.
pay your man for your tracks?
He gotta do something. I don't know. We gotta switch, trade, or something like that. I don't know. You could be in my car. I don't know. Something like that. But anyway.
Last album featured Kaya. You remember Kaya, the chick? My neck,
My back.
Oh,
we can't keep going.
All right,
Yeah.
she's mad at Janet. She said,
She hating
leave
on
Janet
me.
Jackson. She hating on me because she didn't take
She
me.
ain't take her nowhere because she just on the hook. You're not even a feature.
She mad because
She gonna
Janet
take
didn't
you
take her
on
on Oprah with that
and
song.
Tyra.
So excited. Yeah,
No, you're not gonna be on there, honey.
we're-
Get over it.
We're not that excited.
You
but
a hater
long
being a
as
hater.
Janet don't fight Kaya, we good.
We good.
But
we
speaking
good.
of fighting, your boy Floyd Mayweather put the belt up, and guess where he's going?
to the
WWE. He's wrestling.
Get out of here.
$30 million for
To get-
Floyd Mayweather.
But I mean, I do it.
Yeah.
I do it. And
Yeah.
you go
30
watch it.
mil.
So y'all go watch it.
Hey, real quick.
Whiz ass,
real
ass,
quick.
ass,
Speaking of money, your boy,
There it is. That's the 5-minute frenzy,
5 Minute
guys.
Frenzy.
We gotta
You know what?
end it.
We gotta end it. But we gotta end it on more serious note. We're gonna hold up our timer, and everybody knows this timer comes from Cassie's grandmother kitchen. And just recently, on February the 15th,
My grandmother passed away. But she had 88 beautiful years on this life. She never complained. She was always, just the week before, she was going downtown, going to church, went to theaters and plays. And we are just so happy that she went peacefully and respectfully, and she wasn't suffering. It was all of a sudden she wasn't sick. So I guess, God was just preparing us. He's put us all and our family in great positions, and she just wanted to make sure that all her children were happy and healthy and financially stable.
yes, and she was a big, huge fan of the 5 Minute Frenzy.
Yeah.
So we definitely want to dedicate this episode, this segment of the 5 Minute Frenzy, to the beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Esperance Buchanan. We
Also
love
known
you.
as Pat.
Also known as Pat. We love you. We
I got
love
a
you
picture.
watching over us. Real quick, yay. Isn't she lovely?
My grandma.
I mean, Cassie's cute too, but she's wonderful.
Beautiful.
So, thanks for everyone who supported Cassie in her time, and we love you all.
Thank
The
you.
5 Minute Frenzy. We love you. Peace.
Peace out.